Thanks, guys. Democratic presidential candidate Bernie Sanders came to Phoenix Thursday night. He held a rally at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum. Doors opened about 2 hours before the rally officially began. The rally came just about a week before the Arizona presidential preference elections, which will happen on March 17th. As of now, the race for president appears to be a two-man race between former Vice President Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders, given that Elizabeth Warren just recently dropped out. Live in the studio, I'm Nate Boyle.
According to a tweet from ASU President Michael Crow, next Monday the school will officially break ground on the newest residence hall in downtown Phoenix. As you can see, preparations are already underway. Black History Month ends this weekend, and so does the play Master Harold and the Boys, playing at the Herberger Theater behind me. The play deals with race relations and apartheid in 1950s South Africa. Phoenix Suns executives say that they are optimistic about ticket sales for next season. By then, Talking Stick Resort Arena will have had a $230 million renovation. If you're looking to park here, I'm afraid you'll be out of luck. Meters like these only accept money as donations to Phoenix's homeless outreach program.
Being able to go a couple miles up the road to the dispensary to pick up something could mean a matter of life and death, really.
On February 13th, the Tempe City Council approved a plan to extend the hours that all medical marijuana dispensaries are allowed to stay open. The vote was quick and unanimous, changing the allowed closing time from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m.
That motion passes 6-0.
The company lobbying the city was Harvest Health and Recreation, a cannabis dispensary with locations around the valley. I spoke to Michael Weiser, State Director of Arizona NORML, a pro-marijuana advocacy group.
I had been involved in the effort to extend the hours here in Phoenix. It's now 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. and it's reduced a lot of the congestion at the dispensaries. It's reduced a lot of the anxiety among the patients. They'll be able to get there in time.
Harvest locations in Chandler and Glendale already stay open till 10. According to Harvest, these locations do see a spike in activity later at night.
Brandy Williams treats her son, who suffers from serious autism, with medical marijuana products. Although she lives in Gilbert, where dispensary hours vary, her busy schedule can stop her from getting her son's medicine.
There's been times where I have missed the opportunity to pick up my son's medication because they close early. If my son has anxiety when one of the parents steps out of the home, and that could set me back, and I'm racing through town just to make it there before they close.
These longer hours in Tempe will give each patient the opportunity to get the cannabis they need when they need it. For 330 News, I'm Nate Boyle, reporting.
Item 6C4.
So much to do, so much time. My name is Nate Boyle, and ever since Arizona State University switched to online learning, going to class has been as easy as waking up and booting up my computer. After classes are finished, and before they start, with no reason to leave the house, I have more than enough time to work on all that homework. However, at home I also have a smartphone, and a television, a laptop,
Welcome to the show.
and a good Wi-Fi connection. Locked in my house, I'm not so inclined to get started on all my schoolwork. I spend my time on YouTube, on streaming services, and on my Xbox. Even though I have ample time to complete my work, I still insist on procrastinating. I have so many distractions, some of which I didn't have at the dorms, like my Xbox, for instance, and the only place I have to be is here, so I'm always like, oh, I have another hour, and I have another day. That is, of course, until I don't, and it's crunch time, and I'm cramming and just making it harder on myself. The online learning format is making it harder to focus and get things done. It's a problem that's mostly my fault, but a problem that I can't seem to solve. Outside of class, with access to all these distractions and no need to leave the house, nothing bores me more than my schoolwork. There is always a way to convince myself that I can just get it done later. I'm not the only student having trouble keeping up. Ruth Boyle is a high school teacher who has seen her students' participation drop as well.
Students are engaging less and less as the closure continues, and I'm looking right now at about 60 to 70% of my students doing the weekly assignments.
Despite all these distractions, the schoolwork I could be doing, and the occasional bike ride to keep from being too unhealthy, I somehow still find time to be bored. I get all my work done, but I make it harder for myself when that's the last thing that I need to be doing.